Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and since we have a new banner, I wanted to review it and give you my opinion on it. This one, it's a Magic Fire Lucia and Aerith banner. Aerith having Arcanum and Lucia being more a support DPS. But the most important part is it's a featured banner. That means those weapons, they are not exclusive like on those limit break banners. And that also means very soon we'll be able to wishlist them. And also most likely by the end of the month, those weapons will be added to the general weapon pool. So we'll be able to get them from ticket pools or even free pools. Just RNG, but it will be possible, unlike with those exclusive and limited weapons. Also, because that is a normal featured banner, that means we have normal stamp cards and no additional guarantee copies like we have on those exclusive limit break banners. Let's go with Aerith first, but her weapon animation looks really impressive, very cool. But then for Aerith. Costume, it is Fire Arcanum, so like every other Arcanum costume, it comes with 35% into elemental ability damage, so in this case it's Fire. But every other Arcanum costume, it came with 5 points into either physical or magical attack, and this is the first Arcanum costume that comes with both magic ability potency, 10 points, which is nice. It puts you at level 2, so 15% more damage when you're at full stance. But I think it might complicate it a little bit, because then you'll have to make up for magic attack with your sub weapons, and that can be a little bit more difficult. But then we have Aerith's fire weapon, which is X-Stuff, quite a silly name. But at OB10, level 120, this weapon has 667 magic attack stat, which is very nice. But then we have those are abilities, and this is where I'm a little bit confused and torn. Because normally all Arcanum elemental weapons, they came with either physical or magical attack, and then elemental potency. So those points are standard. 46, 39, at level 90 it would be 40 and 36, but this time we have HP, and I am not sure how to feel about this, because HP will make Aerith very tanky. She have a lot of HP, but that also means we'll have to make up for lack of magic attack, and that means we'll need multiple weapons with magic attack stat on them, and it might be a little bit difficult to make it work. I would personally have preferred this to be magical attack or something else, but maybe not HP. I'm not sure, but maybe because only other weapon with magic attack and fire potency, that is, as far as I remember, I might be wrong, but it's Barrett's flame projector, and that's the only magic attack weapon. So I'm not sure how to feel about this. Sure, Aerith has Sun Umbrella, so that would work, but then we still need some other weapons. But I think magic attack in main slot would be better. But then we also have support materia, which is magic boost, magic attack boost, and all cure spells. And that's a very good slot. I think Aerith has at least one other weapon, that's Snowflake, that already has that all cure slot, but that also could make Aerith a really good fire DPS, but also a support healer could work, I think. But then we have this command ability, which is Helical Flame, and it deals 630% magic fire damage, range all enemies, so it doesn't really seem like a lot. But then on the bottom we have also against a single target, it deals 1.3 damage, similar to Sephiroth's Protector Blade. But if against a single target, this weapon should do 817% fire magic damage. So it's already much better, much more powerful. It's still not as powerful as Cloud's Physical Fire Arcanum, which deals 850%. But still, this weapon is much more versatile. It can damage either all enemies or do more powerful attacks against a single target. So I wouldn't say that this weapon is worse than Cloud's. I'm just unsure how to feel about this change with the top R ability being HP and then boost magic ability potency instead of just magic attack for more DPS. And then we have Lucia, and her weapon animation, I guess it's fine. I just don't find Lucia's weapon animations particularly interesting. I mean, she's just firing guns, but her costume, it is more a support costume, which fits with her fire weapon. It's more a support DPS weapon rather than straight DPS. So buff debuff extension, 10 points, is very nice. It will put you at level 2, so 40%, and if you were to stack it up further, you can get some insane extension on debuffs and buffs. But then also Flame Frost Rabbit Ears, 10 points, and it's basically same as Nanaki's Rebirth exclusive costume, so fire and ice resistance 20% and fire and ice ability damage 15%. So that is interesting. And then we also have Lucia's fire weapon, which is Rose Muscat, and at OB10 and level 120 this weapon has 660 points into magic attack, which is very nice since it's a magic weapon. But then we have those R abilities, and I am again confused, because we have boost magic ability potency and boost fire potency. And yes, 46 points and 39, that's normal. At level 90 this would be 40 and 36, but until now boost magic ability potency, it was always at the bottom, and we always had something like magic attack, physical attack or HP at the top. And this time we got like 2 boosts, because fire potency, it always gives you fire ability damage boost, and boost magic ability potency, same, it gives you magic ability damage if you are at full stance. So we got 2 boosts, but no HP, no physical attack, no magical attack, and yeah, it's a little bit confusing. But then we have support materia slots, magic attack, and triangle sigil boost. And then we also have this command ability, which is placed in rows, and it deals 620% magic fire damage to a single enemy. But when Lucia is above 50% HP, magic defense also decreased with high potency. But high potency is unlocked at OB6, so if you have a 5-star or OB1 up to OB5, it'll be mid potency, and OB6 unlocks high. So this weapon is a fire support weapon that also decreases magic defense, so all your fire DPS, they can do more damage. But we also have basically the same weapon but for ice, for Aerith, that's Snowflake, the same ability but just with ice elements. But this one, it deals 540% magic ice damage, so 620 is already a significant increase if you want to deal damage, so that's very nice for Lucia. It's quite a big buff. I've been thinking how to build Aerith and or Lucia, and I still think that lack of magic attack on their costumes and weapons, it complicates things, because so far the only weapon with magic attack and fire potency, it's Barrett's flame projector, and yes, it's level 120, so at OB10 level 90 that would be 40 points. And as sub weapons, that's halved, so that's only 20 points, so we would need 2 magic attack sub weapons to even get to level 5, so 30% magic attack. And other sub weapons I could think of are Crimson Blade of Sephiroth, that's attack and fire potency, 40-36, Zack's Crystal Sword, that would be 27 attack and a lot of potency, that should be 49, 47, something like that. That's most fire potency that we have on any weapon in the game, but other than that we don't really have many options. The only other weapons I could think of is Mithril Saber, Cloud's weapon, because it has magic attack and boosts ability potency, so 40-36, and also Yuffie has the same weapon, which should be Crystal Sword, so magic attack, ability potency. And for Aerith, I think this would be the best secondary weapon because magic attack and magic ability potency. That's great. Then you also have 3 sub-weapons that you could choose to boost fire potency or further magic attack. But yeah, I think to build them it'll be very tricky, currently at least. But we also have Zack's anniversary weapon, that's exclusive weapon, but then it also has that magic attack for all parties, so it's a separate stat. So it barely boosts magic potency, so I'm not sure if that would be even worth putting as a sub weapon for any of them. So I have mixed feelings about this banner, but I think this is a good banner, especially if you use Aerith and or Lucia. You basically gain a new element for them. Those are also 2 good weapons and 2 good costumes. But I also am very happy that this is a featured banner and we will be able to wishlist those weapons very soon, and those weapons will also be added to the general weapon pool. So if we get lucky, we might be getting them from tickets and free pulls. Because I think even if you don't pull on this banner, those 2 weapons, they will be very good sub-weapons for any other character. For example, if you pulled on the anniversary banner and you want to have Fire Magic Zack, those 2, at least Aerith's sub-weapon, it might be great, even Lucia's. I will personally not be pulling on this banner because I am back to saving crystals, and also it is a normal featured banner where we'll be able to wishlist those weapons in the future, and so it means only the costumes, they remain more or less exclusive until they return one day. But so it means ideally on those normal banners you want to pull for the costumes, and since I don't use Aerith and especially not Lucia, there's nothing interesting here for me. But if you're gonna pull, good luck. And so yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.